I'm Peter Bruninger with AV Showrooms. I'm here with Brian Barr. Hi, Brian. How are you?
Hi, very nice to meet you. This is the 2013 Consumer Electronics Show. Again, my name is Brian Barr. I'm the president of CAT, California Audio Technologies. We've assembled an incredible team in this room. We work with Amplifier Technologies Incorporated, Theta Digital, B&K, CAT, our company, our amplification. All of the amplifiers are built in Southern California. Morris Kessler, who founded the entire amplifier company, is building amplifiers in America since 1962, which is more than 50 years now.
That's an amazing story, and he's the founder of SAE back in the day. That's right.
The very first brand, of course, was SAE, which did more than 500,000 amplifiers into the world.
My goodness.
Now they're coming up on 1 million amplifiers for more than 20 different companies. So he is the guru of properly built, very reliable, incredible audiophile American-built amplification, and he builds our amplifiers, CAT, exactly to our specs. We had a very unique specifications because, as you know, CAT, our company, my brother and I founded it in 1990, so it's 23 years ago. We build all of our own drivers. And we do not source a cone here and a basket here. We literally, with our CNC machines, build our own cones, our own magnet structures, whether it's neodymium or iron ferrite. We mill them to our own shapes and sizes and power handlings. Hit them with our own magnetizers, our own copper curvilinear phase plugs, and so forth. So we can build drivers down even beneath a 2 ohm stable, not just an 8 ohm. We can use the cones to dissipate heat out of our voice coils. So in many cases, we can put 2, 3, 4, 5 times more power out of a certain size driver than we would have been able to had this cone been paper or polypropylene. The downside is they're going to be very, very demanding. That's where we work with Morris Kessler and his team in Southern California with the amplifiers. We can put a 1/4 farad in the power supply, a 1/2 farad, and in some cases over 1 farad of power supply, so that we can start properly powering loads even beneath a 1 ohm load. Also, we can trickle less than 2 ohms out of the wall for applications like this hotel room, and still be able to deliver power because of our storage, like we had been pulling 20 or 30 amps out of that wall.
Now, is that a Class AB amplifier?
It's a Class AB amplifier, but what most uniquely, this is a fully differential, balanced from beginning to end output stage Class AB amplifier. So we will put as many as 10 output transistors on the positive lead. Most amplifiers, the negative lead is just chassis ground. We actually put another 10 output transistors on the negative leads. We have built a true push-pull.
Your true balance.
True balance, fully differential output stage amplifier. That will double the slew rate. So to the novice, what does that get you? A kick drum that would have sounded like boom, now sounds like that initial drum. If you actually look at a 2-foot diameter drum kit,
so you're capturing the full transient.
That full transient, that speed. And speed is something that we often don't talk about in industry because it's expensive. But the nice thing is, if we do it properly, aluminum driver where you can actually stand on that cone. That's how thick and strong it is, and it dissipates heat. This is more than 200 pounds of Corian in this subwoofer. So it's a very, very dense enclosure, so it's not flexing and not putting any unwanted distortion into the room. This is more than 100 pounds of Corian. It's like knocking on concrete. Again, the enclosure now is very, very solid and not resonating. These are curvilinear aluminum drivers, so we can throw an unbelievable off-axis dispersion, which gives you a much wider, more depth, more accurate sound stage in 2-channel. But also when used for home theater, we can bring those front rows much closer and still have that incredible accuracy and get rid of all that heat as well. Finally, Theta Digital. We strongly believe that Theta Digital builds the most accurate DA, the digital to analog signal converters. On board, this is called their Gen 8. Very, very large D to A cards that can very, very accurately turn that digital signal into analog. It's about $15,000 piece for just 2 channels. This is a Theta Casablanca processor, the most accurate. It does 128 signal to noise ratio. It can go up to 16 channels, so you can bring a lot of the new processes, the Auro 3D, the Dolby Atmos, and so forth, and be able to properly do those processes. And then if you really want to get really spun out like we have in here, you come out that 7.1 digital or even more all the way to 16 channels into these 2-channel D-to-A's, and you can begin to make proper processing from $20,000 or $30,000 retail all the way up in excess of $100,000 retail.
There you go.
So what you're about to hear is going to be incredible accuracy, incredible speed, and again, that's coming from the team of CAT, California Audio Technology, Theta Digital, and ATI, and all the rest of the team, all California-based and all unbelievably reliable.
Very good. Thank you very much, Brian. Thanks for some listening. Thank you.
Looking forward to it. Now you got to hear what I was speaking of, the speed.
Yes.
The enclosure does not flex. The drivers do not distort. There is no port. It's totally sealed. And the amplifiers are pushing and pulling, so you're getting that quick bass hit, just like you would off a kick drum, as well as the accuracy, the details, the highs. And I play music as well. And what you may notice now, your ears are not ringing, even though I gave it to you loud and crisp. It's about space, timing, just like music. It's about space and timing. You don't have the distortion. So now you're getting that, and you're getting that space before you hear the next note or the next sound. And then, of course, 128 signal noise ratio, and the cleanliness and the accuracy of the DA converters coming out of Theta Digital and their transport is world class.
There you go. Brian Barr tells it all.
Thank you.
Thank you.